Hello friends, starting with one more question. Last time हमने question किया था, that was from the revised sample paper which was given by the board. Today also we are solving from the same paper, so which is there in your portal. Okay, so there is one more question on loan that we have to answer. Similar kind of question I think we have done already. Let's read the question first. So Rajkumar has availed a car loan of 7.5 lakh in March 2021 at a floating rate of 8.5%. Now, there is something unique: car loan and a floating rate of interest on reducing balance basis, and tenor is 7 years. There is prepayment penalty of 2% of the repayable principal amount before completing 5 years. The lender has recently informed Rajkumar of rise in applicable interest rate by 1% effective from date 1st May 2024, and the result is higher EMI. Right? So of course that there is much more logical for car loans that they don't increase the tenor with changes in interest rate. Subsequent in subsequent month of the balance period of 7-year tenor, or an increase in tenor if EMI is retained as original, he asks you whether to retain or prepay the loan. What do you advise him in this matter? And importantly, what would be the reason? Okay, so now the question is asking us to find out, first of all, the interest that he would pay for the balance period if he continues with the loan. And another is that the penalty if he prepays the loan immediately after the change in interest rate. Now, whichever is higher, definitely that is more costlier. So we'll look into that, how it is to be done. Okay, so most of the things have been solved by the board only. So I'm not solving, but I'm guiding you through the concepts. Number one, so first we have to identify the EMI. So I take the loan amount to be 7.5 lakh. Interest rate is given to us. Tenor is 84. And if you find out EMI, this is going to be the answer. Perfect. Now, once again, the most tricky component of the question: finding out the number of payments which have already been gone by. So they have not mentioned here the first payment day. Usually they have the practice of giving this, but in this particular question, it is not there. In the same file, you would also come across there is a credit card question that is also having some glitch. I don't know. So they should have mentioned the exact date on which the installment should have been paid, but it is borrowed in the month of March. So we presume that your first payment happens in the month of April. So in 2021, how many installments would you pay? So start with April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So we would pay 9 installments in the month of in the year 2021, starting from the month April. And 2022 we would pay 12 further. 2023 we would pay further 12. Now in 2024, it is changing from 1st May 2024. So how many we would pay? So January, February, March, April, and May. So 5 installments we would pay. So now find out how many installments we have already paid. 38. If you make a total, you'll find out it is 38. So we have paid 38 installments so far, and the balance number of installments we have to identify. So out of 84, we have to find out the balance number of installments. Now, one thing to be done. We find out the balance at the end of 38 installments, and you will find out this is the amount outstanding in the loan, and you will find out penalty on the same amount. Number one. Number two, now we have to identify the number of installments which are pending in this loan. So we would have 46 installments outstanding. So what we would do? So we have first of all balance with us. Also in the same component, I will find out the interest component if the loan continues. So from 39 to 84, you would find out the interest component if the loan continues, because we have to find out savings in interest, right? So you will find out the interest amount with existing rate of interest, that is 8.5%. Now considering 46 period or 46 months, so you'll take this amount as PV, so that is 4,64,000 as PV, and is to be taken as 46. I by Y is the revised rate, that is 9.5. Divide by 12 and you will find out installment. I'll guide with you. The answer is there on the next page. So you'll find out PMT and you will find out interest for the period. You'll find out interest for the same period, that is 1 to 46. Now, something interesting to compare. You'll solve it, and if you're not getting the answer, you'll definitely let me know. So now, revised EMI is going to be 12,097. So apparently interest rate has gone up, so EMI would also go up for the 46 remaining months. The amount of interest payable at an increased rate in the remaining tenure is this much. So with the new rate, so it is 1 to 46 months. And for the older period, that was 39 to 84, as I mentioned in the previous calculation. This is the one. So this is the interest amount that you would pay additionally. This is the additional interest you would pay. And we had a balance amount on the previous page. And we had 2% prepayment penalty. So this is the penalty. So how much would you save over a period of 46 months? That is 821 rupees only. So no major savings in this particular question. Hence, the D for Delhi becomes the correct answer, which says that retain the loan as increased EMI for the remaining tenure, as the total additional interest outgo over the remaining around 4 years is just 821 more than the prepayment penalty on 1st May 2023. So it says that there is no major savings if you prepay the loan. It is just 821, that too over a period of next 46 months. It is better to retain the capital, make better use of the capital and continue with the loan. So this is how, it's a very good question, and similar category of questions have been asked so many times in the past exams. So keep solving. If you have any doubt, just let me know. I'll solve further questions. And as I said before our April examination, we have to complete 4 or 5 more questions related to loan. We'll do it. So have any doubts, do let me know in the comment section. I'll solve further. See you. Bye.